another unboxing video. This is getting to be a bad habit. We'll have to get down to doing some axe work here, but got an unboxing to do today, and I'll bring you in close and see the packaging, see what we're doing. All right, so here's our box. I'm gonna take you in close before we do any cutting, and we'll look at it up close. So this came to us from Hoffman, all the way over in Roan Mountain, Tennessee. That's way out there. So we see his stamp here, Hoffman USA, and notice the tape job on the box, and notice the corners, notice the ends. Here's my shipping label where it was at. Of course, we had a shipping label here, shipping label here, and of course the end taping, and again Hoffman USA, heavy end taping. And of course this was a little inside joke there. This didn't come very far, and it got here very quick. So our unboxing blade for today, here it is. There's the maker's mark and the year, supporting Tennessee bladesmith and blacksmiths. I'll do the shortcuts with this one, and I'm going to use a Featherlight black woods bowie for the long cut. FYI. So for our long cut, alright, just kind of pop the box open. From watching two other unboxings, the first one I ever saw was Mr. Smith's. That is Mr. Buck and Billy Ray Smith's unboxing, and I knew what was going to be in there. These are white cheese Cheetos Puffs, synthetic styrofoam. We'll dig that axe out of there. Alright, so I only dropped a couple. I am pleasantly surprised. I really like this. This is what I was hoping for. The website shows something just slightly different at the time that I was looking at all this, but I am pleasantly surprised right here. Of course, we got this. So here's the brochure that comes with this. Beautiful shot of an anvil. A message from BBR. Look there. Pretty awesome. So if you're affiliated with the Blacksmith Guild and the Bladesmith Guild, you know all about this stuff. Decal, our mission. Hoffman is committed to producing the best axe you can buy. Everything created at Hoffman Blacksmithing is handmade, using hard work and passion for excellence, combining skills in design, forging and metallurgy, woodworking, and leathercraft. We make legacy tools to last generations. We proudly stand behind our work with a lifetime warranty. Very awesome. And Facebook, Instagram, and follow Hoffman Blacksmithing. Didn't mention his YouTube channel. I think it's pretty good. Alright, look here. It's highly recommended that the end grains of the axe handle be oiled upon arrival. We're going to do that. Abrupt climate change his heart on wood. That's a loaded statement. All right. And the full message there. Awesome product. As far as unboxing goes, I don't have a problem with this. It's beautiful. I'm pretty excited. Everything looks really good, packed really well. A good job. The grain orientation, beautiful grain on this axe. And I would invite you to look at the destruct test, the destructive handle test on Hoffman's YouTube channel. Do look at that. You'll see my signature within that video, where I viewed that video. I'm going to pop the sheath off and we'll look at the axe head. I just popped the sheath off. It's very well built. It has Hoffman blacksmithing in the leather itself. Very beautiful. I like those fasteners. Chicago screws is what I know those as, and that may be incorrect. And a lot of the terminology I use in here may be incorrect, but you just have to bear with me, considering who's doing the video here. Very nice, well made. I want to flip the axe and look at the grain on the other side. Take off the tripod here. And again, I'm well pleased with that palm swell. And the grain is not overly concerning to me, but I think it's very beautiful, very well selected. Okay, begin to see the haft there. We're going to look at it up close, and we're going to look at the head up close. All right, I've got this sitting on a block of wood, obviously, and it's freestanding, and we're going to look at the haft. Of course, I've already been on the haft, and I have not adjusted this. I've not cut on it. I've not done anything to prep this axe. This is straight out of the box. So the haft looks very good, very precision. Okay, and then seeing the metal work, the finish work. Okay. Let's test that sharpness. It's got a micro bevel on it. And if you've studied this axe and studied its development, you know what those dimensions are. You know all about the makeup already. There's no need for me to tell you that. So the fit, finish, the haft, the workmanship is very good. The stamp is clear. The finish work on the metal itself looks very good. There's your pole. And getting around to the wedge eventually. Pole's very well done. And obviously this is all my opinion. And now let's look at the wedge work. Okay. Slight bow there. I don't have a problem with that. We might have a couple of cracks there. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. The eye itself, both on the bottom and the top, have a nice chamfering in them. It looks good to me. Okay. Very nice indeed. So, it looks like they took some care during the finish touches. The finishing touches on the axe. The packaging's good. The grain orientation's good. A very straight hang. Okay. Flip her over on the bottom here. Looks like some pretty good work to me. And again, you got to keep in mind who's doing this video. You may not agree with this. Let's give a look from the top side, from the eye end. Very good work. I would say that's almost precision, if not. And that's meant to be a compliment. Let's flip her over, put the bit pointing down. I have to stick her over the other end of the stump. The other end of the wood here. There we go. Okay. Might see a mild bit of steering to the left there, just very mildly. And that may be my camera work, maybe my eyes. But I have no problem with this at all. It's beautiful, beautiful work. And to quote a man that's closely related with this, every blacksmith axe is perfect. So we are going to get a weight on this. And again, I'm not going to do anything with this axe that's not already been done. I have documented to a great deal the work of Mr. Smith. I refer to him as Mr. Smith, BBR. If you look at the hundreds and thousands of cords of wood that he has busted, and specifically with the wood bullet, very impressive work by him as far as what he's done, the number of times that he has lifted this design, and as he refers to evolution, the evolution of this design as many times as he's lifted this axe in its evolution. And then the punctuation done by the Appalachian axeman, Tim Gent. Now, Tim Gent has done more than punctuation. Look at Tim Gent's work. He is also on Hoffman's website, and Tim Gent has been cited as swinging the Hoffman axe more than any man living. Maybe not this particular model, but the Hoffman line as a whole, he has swung it more than any man living. And Mr. Gent did a great deal of splitting with this axe on his channel, both in sawbucked wood and axe bucked wood. And the world record, the largest piece of axe buck wood ever split on film in modern history, the first 150 swings was done with a wood bullet. So this is a historical axe in more than one way. So as we've already stated, we do more than unboxings here. I do wish to run this axe if the weather will cooperate. You see the sun starting to peek out just a bit right now. Everybody, we're going to get a weight on this. Get us a weight. All right, we got our camera rolling. Let's see if all right. Whoop. 6 pounds, 6 ounces. Okay, that's total weight. And as I said before, if you watch the development of this axe, you know all about it. You know what the head weight was that they were shooting for. So 6 pounds, 6 ounces. And again, she's standing there on her own. All right, there it is, the unboxing of the Liam Hoffman wood bullet. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that I get to use this thing some, put some service stripes on it. Thank you for watching.